Are the Imperative Force Commanders, and welcome to another live stream for Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. I'm Paul, I'm one of the community managers. I'm joined by Arth.
Hello, I'm Arthur. I can't top your intro. You have a very dramatic.
Well, try. Do the same thing, but in your voice.
Welcome to 40k.
It's rubbish.
No, I know. See, yeah, great to be back. This is, I don't know, a third.
I think it's if you don't
your
count the
fourth,
launch
my
off,
third.
Yes, I think this is off the fourth campaign live stream. We are continuing our ongoing mission to kill every character named after my co-workers.
One down. One down. Well, he's not dead though. He isn't dead actually. He's critically wounded, which is enough because we can still poke sticks at him whilst he's laying on his deathbed.
Well, he actually, because we've when we show you the gameplay in a little bit. We've moved it slightly forward from where we were, so we're just going to start on a mission. But Garrido has now fully recovered and gained his first augment. But obviously, because we haven't built the ship up a lot, it's not a useful augment. So he's got an augment that serves no purpose.
Well, fantastic. I like to hear that we get him. I don't know what it seems to be like a spoon for a finger. So it's great if he wants to eat cereal.
Every Space Marine should have a spoon for a finger.
Well, why not? But no, it's good to be back. So if everyone's just joining us, this is live from Frontier Studios.
Indeed.
So there are no Twitch drops for this particular stream, but all the drops are in the game. So if anything you've ever seen
is in game,
it's in the game.
You've got all of it. But you also now have the new ward of Osseous that came out for Skulls a couple of weeks back. So everyone gets that for free. We also, if you've been paying attention to the news, we had a fairly hefty update last week.
Yes, there was. When you say hefty, I saw the amount of words you had to write, Paul, and that was condensed.
That was condensed. The patch notes that you get to see originally had, I believe, one section had over 150 additions.
Yeah.
A lot of them very sort of similar, so we sort of condensed it down rather than you reading every instance of things being changed. But it's a big update. So
a chunky update, but and full of nice stuff.
Yes.
And a few little tweaks in there. But that should be for a little while. But then we'll have more on that in the future, I guess.
Yes.
Is all I say on that at the moment. We'll say hello to everybody in chat. So Katashi, hello. PT27, hello. Heather G and Osric, thank you for joining us as always. Board thing, Tinker Yuki. Interesting dress code for the community managers. Bald bearded with optional tees. Well, it's summer. The bald bit, I don't think is really in our choice. We don't have a choice about the bald bit.
I went for this styled approach in my life. It wasn't at all nature
when
that
I was
said,
born,
this is how you will look.
As a baby, I looked in the mirror and I like this look, and I'm going to keep it. So I've always been bald. But welcome, thanks for joining. Wrathful Barracks, nice. Any news on mod support? Nothing to report at the moment. We have news, stuff like this. We will, of course, report it. But at the moment, we're about 2 months in now, I think, since release. Roughly,
yeah,
in
so
3 days' time,
it'll be. Of May.
May, yeah, okay. So we've done a month, almost 2 months in. We're just enjoying the game at the moment. You actually finished. I noticed on your socials. You finished your first playthrough.
I finished my first playthrough on the weekend. That last mission, whilst I won't spoil anything, is a doozy. So the game will ask you to save. Do you want to save before it? The answer is yes.
Unless you're playing on Grandmaster.
Unless you're playing on Grandmaster, which is what we're doing on this campaign. I went, this will be a nice straightforward. I've made an error in my judgment.
I've made a terrible mistake. Has anyone die in your campain?
I didn't lose. I did
no one I cared about. I didn't lose anyone I cared about.
Well, I'm playing on. I'll admit I was playing on easy, and I save repeatedly throughout the missions, which is, I'm sure a lot of people in the chat will be going, "How dare you!" But I'm very bad at games, so that's how I get through.
Well, you finished it, mate. So you're not that bad. You're not that bad, mate.
But yeah, I didn't lose anyone up to that point. In the final day, I might have lost a few.
If it had been a no save option, I'm guessing it went very badly.
If there had been a no save option, I would not have made it that far because
that doesn't bode well within our campaign, Paul.
Well, there was a mission early on in the very on stage. It's one of the bloom spawns. So the ones where they're the flowering, thing. Not the spread or the flowering event, but the ones where there is a bloom flower, and. Sometimes there are flowers, like we saw last week, the one that decapitated Bruce. And other times there might be a ritual. And I had not encountered the rituals before. So I went, well, there's a person doing a thing. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm just going to kill his friends. And I'd chosen the glorious deed, which was do this mission with 3 knights.
Oh dear.
That was my first mistake. And yeah, when the ritual was completed, it summoned 3 plague bearers. Now at that stage of the game, because this is early on, my Grey Knights weren't the unstoppable gods that they were near the end of the game. They were slightly squishier. So that hurts. That was my first introduction to defeat.
Well, look, it's you live and you learn.
Yeah.
Or you reload and you learn in that case. But look, thank you. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do on this mission. I'm not sure there'll be no fatalities unless it's Bruce again. I'd like to see.
Technically just healed, so.
So just put him straight back at the front line. You had no issue about putting my guy in the front all the time.
Yeah, but then your guy's levelling up, so
he is,
you're getting more power.
Yeah. So Vajero, nice, thanks for coming in. Deftis KLSP, Big Boss Mike Fairs, thanks for joining. Lots of love for the game. Yeah, really cool to see everyone enjoying Chaos Gate. If you've just joined us, we're about to jump into Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. So if you're not sure what it is, it's a fast-paced, turn-based TBS, turn-based strategy game set in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium. You play as the Grey Knights taking on the evil, nefarious force of chaos, specifically Nurgle, and fighting off the Bloom. So should we jump in and have a little bit of a look and see where we're at, Paul?
So we are above our good friend planet Zentra. We seem to end up around Zentra quite a bit in our campaigns.
Scott, well, we keep going back there, mate. Just keep polishing that Exterminatus missile. If you keep coming back, boys and girls, you know what you're going to get.
I never actually fired an Exterminatus in my campaign. Whenever it got
that surprises me. I thought it'd been the first thing you did.
I kind of wondered, but at the same time, I was thinking, well, if I do the flag mission, I will need my Exterminatus later. So if I will take on this mission and do it by hand.
So you just kept it.
And then I got to the end, I went, oh, I should have fired an Exterminatus.
I thought you might be doing what I do in all those sort of role-play games. Where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to be bad in this one. I'm going to be bad. And then the minute I get presented with the first bad option, I'm like, I'll be a bit bad. And then by like the third option, I'm just being good again. And I'm like, I won't do it.
I tend to go for the my initial playthroughs. I tend to try and go for the evil options, but so many times in those games, you go, I'm going to go evil, and it's like, oh, you're just a jerk.
CryoJake says how many Exterminatus he's used. He says ×3. He's used 3.
Nice.
I mean,
there's an achievement for using 5.
I mean, there can't be any infection if there are no planets to infect.
Exactly.
So it's a smart tactic. One the Emperor would be very proud of, I think, and would fully sanction.
Bardenkai less so, but
no, he wouldn't be too happy about it. But he's not happy anyway, so he gets a bit happier-ish. No, he doesn't. He doesn't really. So Destroyer Law says, I finished my Grandmaster Legendary run the other day. Didn't even have a single critical wound. Nice work.
He's already doing better than our current campaign playthrough here, then.
Right, okay, so we're above Zentra 2. It's corruption level 0, so we're doing a good job.
Yes, we're still early on in the campaign, so.
But we have got some chaos detected. What are the units we've got there?
So we've got one of our prognosticars
focused on
nearby.
this area, yes.
So that now means we get to see the chaos that we can expect. So as you can see, we've got a looking apostate preacher to look forward to. They're the kind of mini cultist spellcasters.
Yeah.
Usually the unit I go, oh, it's them, kill them as soon as possible.
I think we proved that when we were doing some of the mission previews, and probably we didn't show it off to its best account, because as soon as we saw like a hell brute or the bloat train, we're like, just get everything, fire. So we never really got to see some of the stuff on stream because we were just determined to win every mission. Okay, let's get going then. Okay. So how are we looking for our squad?
Let's have a look. Oh, what's this mission?
No critical injuries.
Yeah, we can do
I think you can do this. I think you can do this.
We will accept that one.
All right, this is just a standard wipe out the chaos, right?
Pretty much. So.
Oh, injured. How is it? Hang on a minute. You played onwards. Bruce is fully healed, and I'm injured.
Yeah, but you know.
Right.
Never mind. I don't think Bruce is fully healed. I think he's. We just go look at the night things.
How am I looking for my? Oh, he's pretty. No, he's pretty healed. And he's green.
Let's find out. No, he's injured. You can see on there.
-6.
But he's got a point to level up. So.
Is there a backstab ability that he can use? Because that feels like a big Greedo's speciality.
I think we should level Greedo up to be very critical focused.
Yeah, I think so. I think we found in some of the builds we were playing before, like having criticals, teleport, strike, and functions is the way to go with the interceptor.
So I'm going to select those for him. And let's go back to the teleportarium. So he's got -6, so we should choose. Let's have another Justicar. So rather than you're the injured ones, we'll have a fresh out of the fire.
Out of Titan. Titan is the where the grounds are based. It's hidden, I believe. Now, chat will correct me on this because the chat is really good actually on all the lore stuff. I'm not so hot on this element, but I know Titan was where I think it's Malkador hid Titan for like 1,000 years or something, and when he started, he went in with like 100 Grey Knights. When he came out, it was like 1,000 or something. Like when they re-emerged, so it became revealed. I was going to say the words unhidden. Revealed is probably a better word, but I think that's about right. They sort of reappeared with like a full fighting force to combat demons specifically, or chaos.
I'm just currently leveling up our.
Do I have anything to level up? Paul, have I become super duper yet?
No. But you are already one of the highest leveled. Well,
of course. So Metamo says Steam Deck compatibility in the future. It's one of the things we're looking at. No promises at the moment. We're always looking at compatibility and stuff like that. But one thing to bear in mind as well, chat, is Valve are constantly updating Stream Deck. So we need to wait for Valve to sort out and balance what they're doing first and get that in a good state, because we're sort of chasing our tails a little bit at the moment. So I'm not sure. No answers at the moment, but we are aware of the demand for it.
Let's have 2 Justicars. We've got 1 Purgator, and we'll swap out the Apothecary.
So hang on. So no one's been critically injured, but you want to take away the medic?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm not here to side seat drive. I'm just here to I'm that guy that just if you're sure that you want to do that.
Well, I mean, I'm going to do that. So.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I believe in you, Paul.
Just going to double check his abilities very quickly. Okay, so this one's more focused on Judgment and Terminator armor. So can he actually heal currently? I don't think he can. I think he can because he's got it by default. Well, we'll find out.
Good. Well, that's a good way of doing it. You fill that squad with confidence. He may or may not be able to heal. You'll find out in a minute. Just don't get shot. So you've taken me out of the team now?
Yeah. Do you want to go back?
No. I'm just. I think it's good to. I've said this before. So I think it's good to have a good balance.
To try and level up. Yeah. I've got. So these are all level 2 with 1 free. Yeah. I'm thinking the other 2 are level 4. We should.
Do any of these need naming?
Oh yeah, they all need naming actually.
Okay, so we can have some names from chat, please. Who have we got? Do you need a name from chat?
Choose.
Captain West, hello.
Cryodrake
suggests Cryodrake. Petrovius. Cryodrake X3.
I'm putting Cryodrake for this one.
All right. Well, you've done it. You've made. If you die though, Cryodrake, I hope it's not like some.
I'm doing what they did. Hang on. Cryodrake.
Okay. Well, you've asked for it, and Paul has copied exactly. That's going to be for your name.
Cryodrake.
Why did you put a question mark on a teleprompter?
So now we need. Oh, that Tartarus was named last week, but we can name him again.
Well, no. We've got other people need naming, so that's fine. We've got Keel Bashk.
Don't think this one has been named, so chat, choose a name.
Choose a name for. I would say Keel, or you say it's Kyle? You're good at pronunciations. Janice. I'm never going to forgive you, Paul.
Yunus.
Hey, big bosses, Alfarius.
Sounds a slightly heretical English.
I mean, we've got Jeeves.
There's always a Jeeves.
Always a Jeeves.
Always a Jeeves. There's a Bob. Jeeves. There's a Jeeves.
Yeah. Okay. We've got a Jeff.
We've got Wesley. Come on, chat.
Shut up, Wesley.
Choose. Smedley.
I like that name.
Yeah,
I quite like that name,
fair.
Smedley.
Smedley. Why do I know that name from something?
I don't know. And we've got Madroot. Says board thing.
We've got one more that needs a name.
There we go. He's got a lot of lamps on his helmet and his torso and his back. He's got lots of stuff going on there, this Grey Knight. You see he's got like a lamp here, his eyes light up, he's got something at the side of his eyes, he's got the red torch. He's never going to get lost in the dark, this guy.
He's a member of the Illuminated. Lollo. Marsupial Echinoptis. Don't think that will fit.
Not sure it's going to fit. O'Neill, Illuminatory.
Donut.
Remus Twitch, I know what you're doing. Or Reams Twitch, I see, I know. I've watched Monty Python. Donut, yeah. Okay, we need a name,
Well,
or I'm going to let Paul choose. Zach, oh, we don't
have a Zach.
We don't have a Zach. We don't have a Zach.
Do you want to go with Zach or actually with Zachariah?
I'm our theorist. What's Garrido?
Let's go Zachariah then.
No, Zachariah. There we go. So there we go. That's
well,
pretty
actually,
much.
We take out the H, then it's closer to.
There we go. Cool. Right, we're good to go. We're good to go.
So our healer is Zachariah.
Cool. Right. Let's go and.
Force sword. Yeah. Okay, that should be okay. Let's just quickly check our stratagems. I think we've only got the one.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's all right. One's all you need.
Onwards! Let's see if we can do this with no critical injuries.
Says Destroyer Lord. I love how we've gone from like, I mean, everyone in this chat knows their 40k history and stuff. I'm fairly confident on this, but I just love the names they give. But no one just like, oh yeah, we've a real 40k name, like Buttercup Jeff. It's great. It's great.
Chat asking two Jessicas, why not an interceptor? Mainly because the interceptor we have is currently recuperating.
Oh, okay, yes, we're still waiting Bruce to recover, don't we? He's wounded, so there we go. So I'm interested to see this go through. So what's the mission we've got to go and...
We are killing seed carriers.
Oh, okay, fine. Fine.
Having damage-focused characters is an easy way to go.
Easy peasy.
This cathedral was home to the heretic Nulinius, though his cult was marked for purging over 300 years ago.
Time, or perhaps something else, seems to have done the deed for you, Knight.
No matter what foul ground our enemy chooses to sow his seeds, we will cleanse it.
This temple, but the statues don't seem that heretical. 300 years ago, though, that's fine. We're all right.
Okay, so we know that.
I do love all the design, though. I do love the way they've done this.
Let's move him there.
Oh, straight in again, Paul. I like it. I like it. I'm not saying you need to learn from previous missions, but you seem to just have established a tactic and you're sticking to it, and I like it.
I always try and move up as quickly as possible. That's our apothecary.
Alanis, thank you very much about your comment about the respec. Duly noted. We always pass the feedback on, but glad to see you enjoying the game, and thank you for constructive feedback. It's always welcome. So thank you very much.
Oh, there they are.
Are you flanked, Paul?
Might be.
Might be. All right. So that's all right. That's not a bad position.
Yeah, we should be okay. That's my Purgator.
You're not front, really, yeah?
If I move them there.
What we got? What we got? Oh, I haven't revealed them. Move the others up, though, and then get the extra point.
So I'm thinking, if I move, hopefully moving there won't reveal them. No, okay.
This is always this Russian roulette of moving, isn't it? It's like, I can move to this square and I won't reveal them?
Yeah, that's always the risk.
Yeah, it's handy as well because I tend to move my Terminators first because I know they're the slowest. So I try and get them as close as possible and then I move up like the fast moving.
Let's move the Apothecary in the full movement and then if he encounters them, that should give everyone their turns.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, that was by a square, by the way, Paul. You got that just about right. Oh, he's right by that statue, Paul. Now look, I give you full permission to destroy said statue.
Am I in range already with that statue? No, I need to be a little bit closer.
Can move up to there and get it right.
Yeah. So I'm going to take out this, use the statue. I think to probably try and take out the preacher, but let's have a quick look. I mean, I could insta kill him though.
Well, can you get both? Hang on. Slowly. You're so keen. A bit more, a little bit more. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
See? It's my eagle eye, Paul. It's what it's there for.
Let's do that then. Timber.
I love that scream. Beautiful, Paul. Remember, everyone critically wounded here.
Just seeing what we've got. He's out of range for him, but I could get that one off.
The Destroyer Lord says, retain your orc tactics and just charge head on, straight into the fight.
It's tempting.
I like a good fight, boss.
He's relatively in range, so I'm going to just give him the Aegis Shield.
Okay.
Okay, now for the Justicar.
Oh, I mean, you can get there and finish them off. It's just, do they alert another squad?
Let's find out.
I'm like your conscience just whispering in your ear. This is a good move, sire.
Let's see
However,
what happens.
No, you're good. You're good. Right. Well, now they're flanked as well, so they've got to make some decisions.
Could get him, but he's also got the scatter shot, so if I move him there, might be able to get both of them.
People, oh, nice. Yeah, people are enjoying the destructible environment. I remember when we first saw this game, I guess we can give it a few notes from sort of way back when. We got to see this game sort of super early from Complex, sent through like a demo, and it was actually like a rough working of the tutorial, which I'm sure a lot of you have played. And we got to see all that there was lots of extra stuff added in, so almost everything that was destructible was in there, so we could play around with it and mess around with it. And as soon as we saw the environments that could be destroyed, we were just like, this is so much fun. And also, I really think they nailed the movement of the Space Marines. I really think they've nailed the movement of Space Marines in this, so I like it. It was great.
Well, one of my favourite things about the design from this game is less so with the Grey Knights because the design's been more customisable and stuff like that. But the units, the enemy units, are all based on, to a degree, the models and stuff you can buy in it. So I went to the Warhammer World for pre-launch, and I spent ages going around the models, and so many of them that I saw, we went, I recognise that. Yeah. And was tempted to buy.
When we spoke to Noah and the guys at Complex, and we looked, I think it's in one of the dev diaries, and they actually, I think pretty much one-to-one a lot of the models are from the tabletop. And the fun they had animating those to bring them alive, so they might see like it sounds gross, but like a pussy boil or a grinning mouth or something, but just to make it animate. Because when you play with the figurines, I say play with and you use the figurines, it's all done in your mind, isn't it? You just assume that's how they move. But I think you pointed out on Agar the Unclean, where it's like he moves how you imagine. Like sometimes you read a book and watch the film, it's not the same. But he was exactly like I imagined he would move.
If you look at Agar in particular, he does the
sort of jolly walk.
And if you look at his muscly sort of flab bits, they sort of wobble and stuff as well.
Muscly flab bits. That's what I say.
I'm describing myself.
That's exactly how I describe my physique. If I had a Tinder profile, that's what it'd say. Muscly flab.
Okay,
There's a lot of people that look like they're good for a grenade. I'm just going to say. Also, seed carrier.
True.
I mean, you can still go there and throw a grenade. I mean,
I'm thinking if I do that and throw a grenade, that might be the way forward.
I love the way your Grey Knight's like, I'm not going to use this table as cover. I'm just going to jump on the table and say, have at you.
If I do that,
knocking forward to get Oh, it might. Yeah, it should be right.
Let's do that so I can at least get the Plague Priest out of the way. Plague Priest? Apostate Preacher, that's what they're called.
I mean, they definitely all moved.
Okay, so my Apothecary is there. I shall.
KC Explosion says, bonk chaos with the hammer. My character in this game uses the hammer, so I'm a big fan of that. Did you get the seed?
No, I don't think I did. Let's take out.
Yeah, I think, that's a good move to not keep them too exposed and separated. PT27 says, knocking dudes off the edge is hilarious. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I do like the sound effects in this game as well. Some of them are immensely satisfying. And also, we need to try and get as many executions as possible, because the executions are brutal.
Well, so there's an item you can get in the game called the Imperium Brain Mine.
That actually might fall on him.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even see that.
It does a lot of damage as well.
But does my shooting him do more? No, that does more. What if I dropped it on myself?
I mean, that's... I mean, you can try it if you want, mate. I mean, I'm not sure. They'll never expect this tactic.
No one expects us to hurt our own men. But yeah, there's an item...
this guy's like, where do you want me? You've knocked me over here, now you've knocked me back again.
Item later on called the Imperium Brain Mine, which has a very small sort of radius, but it does insta-stun. Well, it does insta-stun.
Yeah.
So you can do the execution. Now, that item is the reason I was able to finish the finale, because I had a bunch of Plague Marines all next to each other. And now that item is only a very small sort of thing, but they were all so close I could land that on 3 of them.
Oh, brilliant.
And I had a chaplain who had the litany of execution going.
Oh, wow.
So my interceptor, who just went on
Because they were
quickly,
all stunned, he was like, execute, execute, execute.
So I gained, I think it was about 4 AP or something from it. Yeah, that's very, very helpful.
But again, this is what we get into. Like, this is why I love these sort of games, because you get into like the deeper tactics of like how you use various sort of equipment and strategies and stratagems with each other. Oh, what's happening here?
I'm going to give my Purgator an additional AP from my Justicar.
Oh, okay.
So that he can shoot that Apostate Preacher.
Nice. Okay.
And then, if I've got time, can I reach there? No, but can I get close enough to do a shoot? Yes, I can.
To do a shoot?
To do a shoot! These are the technical terms you need to know with Warhammer 40,000 Chaosgate Daemonhunters. Yes, I can shoot him.
Nice. Very disappointed that one bolt went missing, then went stray. We have to spend some more time in the pits to get better.
Okay,
That sounded particularly grim. There was a lot of flesh getting melted there.
so he's going to get a few pot shots off at mine.
I mean, he's picked the worst person to target. He's picked your Pocket 3 in Terminator armour.
Which is what I wanted him to do.
Of course. Cool. I never doubted your strategy.
But it means it's not going. So the Apostate Preacher, if memory serves, and chat can correct me if I'm wrong, one of his abilities has a spell that basically ignores armour.
Oh, yeah.
So the reason I tried to take him out first is he can arguably do more damage.
Yeah. Right. Well, this guy is. I mean, he wants to put up a fight. Fair play to him. But it looks like he's going to take quite a bit of damage here.
He's going to get a full-on shooty shoot to the face.
He's maintaining his Overwatch to the end, and the end is now.
He thinks it's all over. It is now.
I mean, his head is literally been vaporised. If you want to have a word in maintenance, when those lights is flashing, Paul, I'm not sure if you can see it up there. Just, I think it's not good for health and safety.
That means that it's safe to use every normal facility on the planet. Is what
I think so. I mean, it looks like this place is in good condition.
I'm going to quickly check. There's nothing over this way. I don't think there is.
Have we killed all the units? Didn't 2 run off?
No, we killed that lot. We've got to go.
Oh, I thought it was another run off. Sorry, mate. It's mine.
So let's move up.
The end is now.
Don't think there's anyone in here, but we'll find out.
Oh, there's a seed. You can get some seeds off this lot, though. Look.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
true, yeah.
We'll have that.
I need to wait for my next turn. No, enemies.
Have they been? Or haven't been revealed?
No,
so
not
perfect.
yet. So we know they're there.
That's good, though.
But
That's good.
right now we're okay.
I mean, you're one square closer to them there. I'm not saying you're pushing your luck, Paul, but you're pushing your luck, my friend.
Well, they haven't seen us yet, so I'm safe to move us all in together. Emphasis on the words.
Davey, Gravy, Wavy, there's no way to get the Elite Dangerous drops on this channel because we only stream Chaosgate here, but the show tomorrow's not cancelled. It's bi-weekly, so it's every 2 weeks, but it will be back.
Technically, they do have Elite on the Frontier.
Sorry, I'm sorry, on this show.
This is Warhammer 40,000 Chaosgate Daemonhunters. It's not Elite, so you won't get anything.
Yeah, but the show will be
related.
next week.
It's specifically streams which are playing Elite, where you can get Elite drops.
Yes. There we go. But the show has not been cancelled. I guess is the long way of what I was trying to say.
Did you say it was every 2 weeks?
Yes, it's every 2 weeks.
Hey, we've got a seat! Yay!
So we've got one. So, you know, Vikir will be happy.
Is Vikir ever really happy?
No, not really. Should we move up that statue? Have you been there before, Paul? There's a statue there that's fallen over. But actually fallen over quite neatly. It's not been smashed to pieces.
Well, then you know it's not me.
Yeah, that's definitely not you. A lot going on here, Paul. You really want that Purgator up, don't you? Do some of that.
But I can at least get my Apothecary to...
Or grenade in there to get rid of some of them to move them in?
Are they in range for the grenade? I can get 2. I mean, I could move him forward, I suppose, if I wanted to be
do you want to put him in the cover, or are you just happy for him to just not be in cover? I mean, it's up to you, Paul. I mean, I'm just saying the thing was not to be critically wounded or anything at all, but, you know, you could probably get those... You could probably get 4 there, right, if you bring it down ever so slowly. Left a bit, pivot, pivot, pivot. Maybe not.
No, that does get 4, I think.
Does it get, oh, you guys get 4. There you go.
Yes.
You can get 4 if you want. No one dies though, but that's not too bad.
No one dies, but oh,
you don't want Big Boy to blow up.
Yeah,
though,
I didn't
so.
see Big Boy.
Yeah, so I think maybe that's a good idea. And you get the Preacher, so
yeah, I mean, it won't
grenades.
kill them, but it will knock them back, forcing them to walk forward before they can shoot me.
Stop calling him a pivot. Pivot.
You're a pivot.
Don't tell him your name, Pike.
I can inflict hobbles, so that will
slow them down. And that's on all of them, which is quite. But hang on a minute.
Yeah, but that
yeah,
one,
that's great because they're all melee attackers, so that's fantastic.
We'll leave one Poxwalker in range, but
I mean, he's going to get absolutely wiped by somebody else. You know, the apostate isn't going to move forward, though, is he?
Yeah,
he's going to stay
I want
at the
to annoy that Preacher, so I'm going to do that.
Okay.
That would immobilise them.
But also, you get
Cost me
your
a
warps.
willpower, yeah. Well, I mean, that's going to happen anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so that should irritate them for a bit. Justica, how close can you get? Can you get close enough to shoot people in the face?
You can get close enough to be within range of Overwatch, so for the guy that's going to be running in, right? Surely.
Okay, so I can't get him close enough to shoot anyone.
But if you pop him on, if you bring
I
him
can.
over,
If I do this, actually, I can get him to move there.
I mean, okay.
We've still got 1 point, and then I should be in range to throw another grenade.
Who are you going to go for? I mean, that feels like the best use of it.
This one here.
Yeah, I mean, you're still not clearing the field, but none of those can do anything in the next round because they're immobile, right?
Well, they're not mobile, they're hobbled.
Oh,
so
they're hobbled, okay, very
reduced
slow.
movement.
What we don't want to do is blow them closer towards us, though.
I think one might, but we'll find out.
Okay. I mean, they're definitely not going to reach you. 2 of them down here. Can our last guy maybe get up? Oh, we've got 2 left. I think if you bring them in range and leave them with that, oh, you'll be able to finish them off, yeah. Easy. Easy peasy. Just see what the Warp Surge brings, Paul.
Warp Surge brings pain.
So this guy's going to be definitely dead.
Yeah, let's take him out. I think he'll be pulled through.
Yeah, we have to make it. If you bring him across towards the pillar, surely you can just leave him on Overwatch, and then when he climbs up, he's just going to grease this guy because he's going to come running up, isn't he? He has to move into melee range.
Oh wait, this one's got a silencer, not a psi cannon, so he doesn't have Overwatch. But I can reach people to shoot. Because he's got a long range, I can be extra irritating.
Oh, great, fantastic! Yeah, burn them a bit as well.
Well, that'll get rid of our big boy there, but it will also set fire to the Preacher, which is what I want to do.
Crysis says, oh, by the way, the unit you need to add in a future update is the counter. He's a Plague Marine who just counts events, and whenever he counts 7, Nurgle's number, I think things happen then. I'm not sure. I've never heard it. I've heard of the Tallyman.
Tallyman, yeah.
But maybe that's the same person, or maybe it's a separate person. Oh, hang on, what's happening now?
He's doing a ritual start, so I need to shoot him, but he's also on fire.
Oh, there we go. Have it.
There's a reason I gave him the halberd.
I mean, mate, come on.
Oh, not quite yet. Okay,
well, this whole group is going to get absolutely mangled now, I think.
Can the Purgator hit him already? Yeah, so we're going to take him out.
We know rituals here, my boy.
And I can't do that without hitting
It's the Tallyman, yeah. Do you know what? The Tallyman model is really cool. I actually think some of the... of all the units I've seen in 40k, like the Nurgle units have some of like the most. I don't know what sinister's the word. I don't know how to explain it, but they are quite. Maybe it is sinister. You look at it and you think there's something grim about all of these guys and their jobs. Like the Tallyman literally just going on counting all the death and corruption. And
well, I mean, I like Nurgle. I've been quite sort of open with that. But Nurgle, in terms of the portrayals of their characters and things, are weirdly, even though it's sort of chaos, more jovial and jolly, yeah. So they've got jobs like checking gardening and stuff like that, but in really horrific terms.
I mean, some of them are. I think the Chaos Space Marines, by the default, were Space Marines first. And you know, I'm not saying Space Marines aren't the good guys. They just are. You know, they have a very particular way about themselves, and I think they're already angry before they became angry walking death flowers. I think they were already quite angry.
Angry walking death flowers. That's what we all aspire to be. Okay, cool.
No need to apologise. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant.
Is that a character, a specific character?
I know. I think it's a unit type. I think the telling. Well, it might be an actual character. I don't know enough about Nurgle, but I do know. I remember watching it. I go down these sort of. I love the artwork and stuff. Particularly, I like the main characters, like because you read about them and stuff like that. So like Typhus, he really intrigues me as like the guy that actually leads the Death Guard into ruin. But there's some artwork on him that is just immense. Like it's so well done. Well, that kills two like that. We had it.
I mean, one of them is technically the seed carrier, but
I mean, you know,
shut up, Fakir.
But some of the artwork that people draw is just, I'd say, is out of this world. Oh.
Now, in the early days when we were playing sort of the dev builds of this. These moments here were a living nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, there was points where it was just unbelievably. You were just getting rushed all over the show. I mean, did you grab that seed pod that was on the ground? I didn't ask you.
Oh, where is it? Sorry, that one here. We did grab that one.
You did get it. Cool.
So we've got at least a seed.
Yeah, I mean, what does she want? Is they going to get him? It's not going to get him, is it?
It's not, but they're going to have to run through it to get to me. Is my thought.
Look at you with the strategies, Paul.
Doesn't get the preacher.
Shell Shock 9204 says, as someone who doesn't know about the lore but does enjoy Dawn of War 40k, would someone please explain simply as possible what's going on here? In this context of this game, this is the Grey Knights. If you don't know what the Grey Knights are, they are a special chapter of the Space Marines, Order 666, based out of Titan. They are specifically designed or sent out to fight the forces of Chaos. In particular, in this campaign, they're fighting one of the forces of Chaos, which is Nurgle. So what Nurgle are attempting to do is seed the Tatea sector with a new, I don't know, gift from Grandfather Nurgle, the bloom.
Special friend.
The bloom, and basically the Grey Knights are trying to stop them. Should too many planets fall to the bloom, then the galaxy's in a lot of trouble. So that's basically what's going on in this particular campaign. In this mission, the Grey Knights are just going out killing seed carriers, and seed carriers, for the context of this game, are just basically, well, they are. They carry seeds of the bloom, and if left to fester, they will plant the seeds on these planets, and the planets become more and more infested. Or, as Destroylord puts it, space wizards purging sick boys, which is also accurate.
That's not quite stunned. Yeah, see, that attack just went right through the armour, ignored it.
I do love these animations. Oh, you went. I mean, that did not go through the armour, so have fun there, mate. Space wizards purging sick boys. We should be allowed to put that as a box quote.
Now, I don't have to technically kill them.
Oh, here we come. So some Chaos Space. I wonder if you were going to get some of these.
Plague Marines! And a Warp Surge. Oh, no.
+5 armour. Well, you're not really... do you have any attacks that go through armour? Do you have any psychic attacks?
No.
Well, okay. Maybe... just a suggestion. Don't have to listen to what I'm saying. Maybe if we just move forwards away from the units that are spawned, remove this lot, and then
well, I need to...
they'll have to spend that turn travelling. You have to kill him. Oh, can we... Oh, we can't stun him. Oh, we could thingy him.
No, sadly not. But I can just, you know...
Ha-ha! That reminds me of the fight from our Holy Grail. Ha-ha!
It's only a flesh wound.
I've won. No, you haven't. Yes, I have. Cut your arm off. No, you haven't. What's that then? Scratch. Wow, he has got a lot of armour, Paul.
He does, because of that wonderful little
which means he's going to be able to complete his spell, I would have thought.
Probably, unless I disable his Vox Staff. Try doing a ritual out your hand. Ha 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 ha.
That's a good tactic, Paul.
It is indeed. This is my Justicar, so...
I mean, I think you have to go over here anyway and start piling in on him and taking some cover from the...
I just wanted to...
Oh, the silencers plasma base. Just realised there's no plasma weapons for the knights. The silencers are not, aren't they? They're just they fire blessed bolts. I can't remember what it was now.
So I believe they are blessed bolts. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe they're blessed bolts. But you're right. I don't think there are any plasma guns in this. I'm not sure if that's.
There is. So one of our.
Doesn't Vikir have a plasma pistol?
Vikir does.
Vikir has a plasma pistol.
One of our lore videos covers ranged weapons, and I believe we talk about in there the ammo and stuff.
Yeah, it's blessed by the blood of Psychers, isn't it?
Yes. So it's a sanctified round. So yeah.
The good guys, remember? The good guys. They just sacrifice a load of people to run their blood over ammunition because they're the good guys.
I mean, they weren't using it.
They weren't using their blood. You don't need all this blood.
Okay, I can't.
I would just get them into cover, mate, because you got those.
Yeah, I'm going to move them there.
You got some autocannons and some plague marines on the way up.
So yeah, they're going to have to walk over to me.
By which time their 5+ armor is gone. I mean, you sound confident now, my friend.
Attack! Kill them all! This way.
But I would be very careful about what you're saying.
Hey, he's stunned. Which means we can do an execution on the next thing.
Is he stunned?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. We're going to execute him with. What are the weapons we've got around here?
So obviously I can't execute him with a Purgator, so we'll skip that for the moment. I could execute him with the Halberd, which is pretty interesting, or I could execute him with the sword.
I don't think I've seen the sword one. Have I not seen the sword one?
Maybe not. The Narthesium's quite fun, but let's try the sword.
Hey, well, should we ask chat?
Chat.
Chat.
Narthesium or sword?
Yeah, execute with the Narthesium or with the sword. Chat. The people are enjoying they weren't using their blood comment. Someone said, I've got Narthesium, Halberd.
I could do the Halberd, but that's too far away.
Bonk him, Narth, sword, it's brutal, sword. Well, there's 2 all in a minute.
Yeah.
Next one, Narthesium or sword gets it. Narthesium. Narthesium it is.
Okay, so let's swap over to our apothecary. And hopefully they should get... Yep, execution time!
No, I've not seen this one either. Oh,
and it's hidden from view.
Oh, no!
Because, and chat can blame me all for this, I hadn't realised I was above, not next to.
Oh!
Had I moved them there and then executed, we would have seen it. But
right, chat. So our job now is to get another execution with an Arthesian. Paul, that's your task. Call it a glorious deed, but it's a homemade glorious deed, and you need to do that. Oh yeah, nice. It's got to be the Chaos Space Marine, isn't it? Surely, because it ignored his armor, right?
Yeah, let's do that. Technically means my.
Are you running? Oh, I thought you were going to shoot it.
No, it's a column. You've got to knock over columns.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
You shoot statues, you knock over columns.
And didn't do any damage to him at all.
It didn't do anything, and I've just put my guy in full view. I would like to hold everyone but myself responsible.
Can you give him any buffs? Oh, hang on, you got a stratagem.
That is true. I do indeed have a stratagem. Thank you for remembering that stratagems exist.
You're welcome, Paul. It's what I'm here for. It's what I'm here for.
Stratagems, if we haven't told you about them before, are special things you can research that are tactics you can give your Grey Knights, and you can, in the middle of the battle, go, hey, I have this thing, and they do various stuff.
And they are very useful in moments like this where we make terrible tactical decisions.
Indeed. So I'm going to give this apothecary here 2 AP.
What are we going to do? Are you going to attack and then Aegis shield him, or are you going to...
I'm leaning towards running away.
We could run through a grenade.
No, I don't think I can for the apothecary because I think he's out of grenades.
Ah, okay.
But if I move our friend the Purgator here, therefore showing off the skills of, and I could do that, which is funny, but a waste of ammo, or I could just shoot him.
You can shoot with this. Is he getting an enhanced sight attack with that?
I mean, I could do disruption.
Oh, that's no point. No, we want to kill him, don't we?
Yeah, I'll just use my next round. We've all made that noise.
Not in this context, Paul. I don't think is.
You've never gone when being shot in the back?
No.
Well, then you just haven't lived, have you?
I mean, clearly not.
Let's use our Justicar to irritate this one here. And we've got one turn, we might as well force strike him.
Okay, alright. Oh yeah, of course we get distracted in a second anyway, so...
Yeah.
Have at it. I'll take that.
And then our Apothecary, we could either shoot or...
I mean, you could, I mean...
I'm not going to be able to kill him.
No, but you could irritate one and go Aegis Shield. I think just because you're going to take some fire, and I'm just worried about leaving our Justicar up there. He'll get shot in the back. We're trying not to
Well,
get.
we've got one more round, so we shouldn't fail our glorious deed.
Yeah, well, he could though, couldn't he? If they both target this guy in the Justicar.
I suppose.
So if you shoot that pillar, we'll have one action point left.
I can't shoot it. It's a knockover.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Well,
if you run that,
yeah,
no,
see, it's a run one. I could shoot that one, but there's no one nearby.
I mean, it's up to you. I vote shoot one in the face, put your Aegis Shield on, and then I think they won't just all wail on one because he's already taken some damage.
Well, where he's positioned, I can't
shoot
anyone. I could stab him in the
all
face.
All you're
and
giving me
then
at the
put my
minute,
shield
Paul,
on.
is problems. All right, that's all you're giving me is problems.
I mean, that's basically describes our working relationship.
Yeah, it's our day to day. Up to you. You make it up to you.
Let's stab this Plague Marine in the face, and then maybe Aegis Shield. Yeah, well, let's Aegis Shield.
I mean, he's in Terminator armor top there.
And then, can I reach him in time? No, but I can. Oh, I tell you what I can do. I can move him here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can use Honour the Chapter to give our good friend here an additional action point, so he can stab him in the face again. And if I do the Warp Charge, because it does not going to matter, I can give him 2 AP so he can stab him twice.
Brilliant. I like it.
So let's do that.
So welcome everybody, if you just joined us. I'm Arthur, I'm joined by Paul. Well, Paul's actually,
Hello.
I'm joining Paul on his quest to rid the Tartea sector of the evil forces of Nurgle. So this is, we're playing Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemonhunters. It's a turn-based strategy game from our friends at Complex Games. It was released it's in May.
5th of May.
5th of May. And we're doing a Grandmaster playthrough, so this is only one save. Any mistakes we make, and I'm not saying Paul's made several today alone, let's stay with us. So, yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining.
Curse you, Disrupt Shot.
What happened?
He did a Disrupt attack so that he could walk away without me punching him in the face.
Oh, okay. But he's bleeding already.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. So Glorious Deed will be okay.
Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, mildly irritating would be the best description there. There we go.
No,
We've now done that
nice.
mission.
So we're 1 for 1, and the Glorious Deed is complete. So what was that
Should be.
extra requisition points?
Should
did
be
you
an
get?
extra requisition point, yeah. I mean,
Nice.
Glorious Deeds are always additional requisition,
Yeah.
but it does scale, that's depending on the difficulty. Sometimes it'll give you +2. I think there was one, maybe that gives you +3, but it's hard.
Okay.
So yeah, that one we have successfully done.
Easy peasy, Paul. You're making this a breeze at the minute, mate. There's no struggling.
We'll see. I don't think anyone should be overly wounded. One might be moderately wounded, but
No one should be overly wounded. Your battle reports must be amazing. No one's really wounded. Some guy lost his arm, but
we only had most of them die.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got our glow steed, we've completed the thing, so that's given us a lovely free requisition. So I could use that to gain a new apothecary, I could gain a new side cannon, I bet it's a side cannon, it's a silencer.
It's a level 1 armour as well.
Or level 1 armour.
Plus 15% resistance.
Yeah, but no, look at that, this knight has immunity to plague.
Wowzers.
That's good.
I'd yoink it if I were you.
Yeah, I'm having that. Why couldn't I have that one in my own campaign? So yeah, I'm going to take that. I'm not going to take any of the others because coming up soon we should have, I think in one day, our Grandmaster
Smedley's been
report.
promoted.
Well done, Smedley!
Good work, Smedley. Smedley sounds like a bit like a baldric to me. That sort of name rings.
I have a cunning plan.
Right, what's
It's to
Smedley?
shoot them in the
What have you
face.
got Smedley doing already?
So at the moment they're focused on the silencer, which would make sense. We could turn on the return fire, which is quite good. We could increase their disrupt shot and things to ignore damage penalties. Sorry, that's not disrupt shot. Let's just do the thing to ignore partial cover damage penalties. Or we could increase its crit. Or we could give them willpower and focus on other areas. Now, I really do like return fire, and it's definitely very useful. However, with a silencer having a nice long-ranged thing, I think I should do this and then this, which gives astral aim, which allows for a ranged critical precision strike. So you know that whole sort of.
So you could stun someone, right? Yeah.
I mean, you can't. I don't think you can execute a range.
No, but you can. Yeah.
You can stun, remove ox staff, stuff like
So
that.
you can stun someone, and someone else can move in and.
Yes.
Coup de grace.
I find this ability to be almost fundamental when you encounter things like hellbrutes.
Cryo Drake asked a question: are the weapons and armor effects randomly generated, or is it predetermined? I actually don't know the answer to this question.
Do you mean the requisition you get?
Yeah.
So there are the stuff you can get is from a sort of loot pool. But
so it's random how you get it, but those items are the same every game.
Those items have all been predetermined. So
right, there you go.
Your Ektar's brand will always have those stats.
Cool. So the same with what you just saw there. That suit of armour exists always, but it's whether or not you get it in the pool randomly.
It's basically a kind of a loot table would be the best description.
Depends how happy Andy Serkis is feeling with your performance.
Well, we're about to find out.
Oh yeah. Well, your Smedley's been promoted. 10 points to Smedley.
Yeah,
well
10 points to Smedley. This one hasn't leveled up. Yeah, only
no,
Smedley
he's
levels.
wounded by only light wounds.
Yeah, 20 days. Now, I know people have mentioned that when they undergo these, it takes so long for a knight to recover. Once you've leveled up your ship, your Baleful Edict, and focused on your Apothecarium, days. Like I've had a critically wounded, almost dead person heal within, I think it was 4 days. And they were on red, don't do this again, you will lose them. So focus on that and you become that quite quick. Arguably, for this game, early on is where it's strangely more difficult, if that makes sense.
No, I think it's just getting used to it.
Yeah,
I think it's understanding that you can take wounded Grey Knights on a mission. It's something that took me ages to understand. I play a lot of other turn-based strategy games like you're wounded, that's it, you're out, don't touch them. Whereas Grey Knights like, no, they can go out and they're still pretty tough. So.
But once you've got leveled up your knights a bit, so there are points in the game where you will have key missions, and you can choose to just go straight to them and do it, or you can faff around for a bit doing other things. I personally recommend the faffing about, because then you can level up your.
I think you'll find that's
knights.
Purging the traitorous elements, Paul, rather than the faffing about.
Is Imperial Doctrine.
No wonder Varden Kai gives you such a hard time. What have you been doing out there? I've been faffing about, actually, sire. I've just been going around, doing a bit of shopping.
We're doing a bit of a shooty-shoot, a bit of a stabby
popped into the local IKEA, picked up some bargains. What about the heresy? Oh, I don't know about the heresy, but it's a 2-for-1 on bog roll. So what do you want?
I've got flat pack Terminator armour now. It's the latest range.
Where's the rest of the squad? They're trying to build it. It takes a while. Anyways.
But I personally recommend what's the gaming term? Grinding, I think is the gaming term, which is focus on leveling up your characters a bit.
I think anything we get experience for your team is best. We just said they took a whole relatively new squad out. I think you can do it as fast as you want, which is fine. But I would recommend definitely getting a decent play. Also, you get to see all the different stuff, all different maps and stuff like that, and all the fun stuff.
And the more you level your characters up, the more you will learn about the various abilities, and you can start to figure out some great builds and things. I've got in my own playthrough, when I finished it, I had an apothecary who was focused on healing. However, I'd also gone the route for the bleed. Yeah. And the more you level up that bleed, the nicer it is to use.
Paul, I've never seen. This is what worries me when I talk to you about this sort of stuff, Paul, because it's only you gets this excited and happy, and your eyes come to life, and the bleed becomes very exciting to use. And I'm like, I want Paul to be a friend of mine. I'd never want to be your enemy, Paul, ever. I also won't let you make me drinks.
I don't have any enemies, not anymore.
Not anymore. They're all gone now. Andy Serkis does not tolerate procrastination. He does not. He does not. Well, Andy actually probably would be pretty cool. He's pretty chill, actually. He was a really nice guy. I met him. Don't know if you know that. I hardly ever talk about
You've never said or mentioned at all ever.
Don't like to bring it up, Paul, if I'm honest. I don't like to bring it up. I don't like to bring it up. Right, okay. Here we go. So where we're at. So what's happening right now? So
yeah, I'm going to advance time, and we're going to meet Andy Serkis again.
Okay, so update from the Grand Master's report. Okay, let's see what he's got to say.
Oh, I've also researched a new stratagem. I can now heal people.
Handy. Certainly one for your play style. So what we're researching next. What's going to be on
we've got 6. I could do the required seed research, or I could pick...
Can you pick those? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can do. I could research Gates of Infinity, which that's one of the things, by the way.
Is this the one you told me to do on the stream when we hadn't used it enough? And you were like, it just teleports the knights that are around you, and I had the guy running towards the seed pod that I had to destroy, and it actually teleports all of them.
Technically, no, because that was a librarian's ability, not the stratagem.
Right.
So technically, I didn't use this in order to scupper your own gameplay.
Sure.
But this. So if you haven't followed the latest patch notes, we have made a alteration to Gate of Infinity because it was making things that's supposed to be a challenge quite easy. So we made one slight adjustment, which is now all your knights will have -1 AP.
Yeah.
So it doesn't actually change all that much. You can still teleport around the place and go bye to all the people chasing you, but you now can't then triple run away. So
Triple run away. It's a good tactic. We will utilise the triple run away.
The enemy will never see us coming if they cannot catch us ever.
How will we defeat them, sire? We will utilise the triple run away. Then we will do a stabby in the face.
The triple stabby in the face, followed by the quadruple shooty shoot.
Fantastic. I mean, these should all be. Write these down, Paul. These are the complex games. These are the stratagems that players want.
Well, next stratagem should be shooty shoot.
The quadruple shooty shoot.
Okay, so we're going to research this one rather than do plot.
Okay.
Just because it's fun.
Cool. All right.
But yeah, this is still incredibly useful. I used this one in one of the key missions to basically go ah, and it was very helpful.
I'm not sure what that was that you did, but I don't want to.
Going ah.
I understand. Oh, the running away.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because I realised that the screen was on full game mode and didn't actually have the picture of me on camera.
Well,
so no one could see me attempt to mime running away. All they heard was me scream.
It's fine. So Shellshock thinks we sound like orcs. I mean, I'd rather sound like and look like them. I'm sure I've just opened myself up to that comment. But yes, we probably are talking a bit more like orcs.
Anyway, so we're going to research that one. Let's go back, and we should have a Grandmaster report yet.
I have studied your report in detail, Inquisitor. It is clear the servants of the Plague God have been more active in your sector. However, there is little evidence to suggest this has grown to the scale of a galactic pandemic.
If I may.
Not yet. To be frank, the Baleful Edict is too damaged to be of use in more active theaters, so I will for the moment permit its continued deployment under your care.
Might I then?
No, you may not. I grant you the use of my ship to keep your histrionics to a minimum, but this is the limit of my generosity until you provide more convincing proof of this theory of yours. I trust that in the meantime you will keep out of the Commander's way and let him serve the Imperium.
He dismisses my research out of hand.
The Grand Master is no friend to the Inquisition.
Are we not allies in this eternal war?
The Grey Knights have served as chamber militant for 10,000 years, but Varden Kai has had a sour history with your order. Still, he is a man of utmost principle. If we can more clearly quantify the growing threat of this plague, I'm certain he will offer more support. Commander, what would you have us do?
Well, Paul, what would you have us do? Because he didn't seem particularly happy.
Do we use an apothecary or do I send a seed?
Assign an apothecary to prepare for a report.
I think an apothecary. I mean, I could send a seed, however, that's then for sending a bloom seed to Titan.
I mean, it's the safest place to send it, really. It's surrounded by Grey Knights. 10,000 Grey Knights should handle one seed. End of the Imperium follows a week later.
Everyone's
saying send the seed evidence one.
Okay, let's do that then.
I mean, I think that's, yeah.
essential for my research.
And now Vakir is vexed and research is slower.
Excellent idea,
Yay!
Commander. Perhaps a hard sample of this novel corruption will spark the Grand Master's interest and support. I will prepare the necessary wards so that the seed can be transported safely.
There we go. I mean, you're going to get loads of seeds anyway.
I think it worked out for the best.
It worked out for the best.
Okay, so this screen, if you're new to the game, this is what you can use to change the
Rewards,
quality
yeah.
of the drop. So obviously you still get the weapons and things per mission. However, the more you level this bit up, so spend requisition here, the higher the tier of items will be. So I can, for the moment, choose to increase the type of grade knight I will get, which I think is always useful, so I'm going to do that.
You've still got 10 requisition points though, Paul. You've got loads.
Yeah, I think I'm
going
to spam through them. Let's go for a melee, and let's go for armour. If I actually click it like a sensible person.
Kryjak said he wasn't trying to screw us over. Nothing beats hard evidence. Don't worry about that. It's fine. The way I look at Vakir is like, look, she's part of the Inquisition. We get it. Not a problem, but she's only going to be with you temporarily because she'll leave. Like once the campaign's done, she's not going to see her again. Bard Kai, on the other hand, is always going to be your boss.
You're always going to have to deal with him.
So I play long game, Paul. I'll be like, you know what? I know you're here. I get it, but that's my boss.
So like I said, I've played the full game, so I know the whole story and everything. And I always like looking at it early on, Vakir and everyone being sort of at odds. But the characters develop really sort of nicely throughout the thing.
We said it before, talk to the characters as well. We won't do it on the stream because there's loads of stuff in there. Aaron Dembski-Bowden wrote the scripts and stuff and designed the characters. There's some really cool stuff in there. There's a lot. They talk a lot about some of the history and stuff like that, and they talk about the heresy and all this sort of stuff. It's actually really quite interesting if you're into it. If you're not, just go and do some shooty in the face.
So it's spreading. You know,
I can't get over it, Paul. I blame you entirely. Right, we're advancing time. We're on day 93, 4, and let's see what we get. You're relatively.
Well, my augmentation chamber is now complete.
I was going to ask you what you're doing with the ship. I was going to say you're quite nicely positioned within the sector. I didn't know what you upgraded. Were you going to do your plasma reactor or your engines or something?
So I could increase.
You level
the
1
barracks.
everywhere now, are you?
Well, sorry?
You level 1 everywhere, did I just see?
Yeah, almost. Obviously, I haven't leveled
weapons.
these things. I think I can get away with not leveling this for now.
Are you going to go reactor faster? Move faster?
Do the warp drive or the Libris Malleus.
That means it moves faster, right? Yeah, I'm all about.
Yeah, I think that's the one to focus on at this stage, so I'm going to do that. That way I might potentially be able to reach 2 missions.
Kryjak says, favourite character on the ship is the tech priest, Lutin.
Oh,
Whoever made her is
Lunette.
outstanding character building. Yeah, she's really cool.
I'm a big fan of Lunette.
Lunette, sorry, I call it Lutin. I don't know why. I think it's Lutin's a Warhammer influencer. It's stuck in my head.
It's Dominus Lunette. So we now have 3 new bloom eruptions.
Oh, we can get. Can you get 2 of those?
We might be able to get those 2 potentially.
Although this one, look at the status on this one now.
Well, let's find out that. So that will give us 2 Grimoires. Not bad. We can use that.
Why has it got the arrow though? Its danger level is low. Okay, easy peasy.
Well, they've all got the arrow things.
Hang on. Oh no, it's gone now.
Wait a minute. There's a little arrow above them because they.
Yeah, but that had something else though. Sorry, it's gone now. I'll shut up.
I don't think we are going to be able to get to both of them actually looking at it.
No.
That one will give us servitors, which is definitely useful early on.
You've got loads, haven't you, servitors? You're not shy of them.
Trust me, you will burn through them super quick.
And what's the last one going to give you?
And the last one is going to give us requisition. Actually, quite good.
However, that's already 2 levels of bloom as well.
Yeah, that one's at a greater threat.
So.
And that's going to have bloom spawn.
Oh,
that's a different mission type. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go with this one.
Let's do it. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. And then hopefully we'll get our faster engines, and then we'll be at least getting 2 missions at a go.
That would be quite nice.
PTD27 agrees that the Tech Priest is a great character. I love the ship in the background, absolutely wrecked.
I do actually like Vakir, actually. I didn't originally when I thought, that's just the default, because she definitely grows character-wise.
I've always liked Hector, just because he's very sage. He always reminds me of the guy at the end of The Last Crusade. You have chosen wisely. This is cool. This is a really cool location.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we can do that.
Without using grenades?
Yeah, I think that's doable.
One of my favourite thing to use, Paul, right?
Well, I'm just going to swap it out for side cannons.
Okay, okay. I think use grenades as more heavy weaponry.
So let's swap you out for...
Project's going to have a bit of a rest. And who's going in?
We've got Smedley already, so we'll
Schmidley.
have that one. He's got
And-
a side cannon.
Who's this? Oh, Kevinus. Kevinus is going in.
We've got our Justicar. I think I kind of want to level up that Justicar a bit more. Do I keep an Apothecary or do I...
Didn't really use the Apothecary much last. I mean, you used them. Do you use... What was the one you Hobble you used? Was that the Apothecary you used that? I didn't see
I think it
wasn't
was
used
actually, and that was actually useful. Let's do a quick check. Yes. So let's keep this Apothecary then.
Okay. Torch Boy with all his lights.
So we've got 2 Purgators, and we've got 1 Justicar and Apothecary.
Okay. And you got heals and stratagem as well, remember? So that's
yeah.
also going to help. I guess. Well, do you want to use which we? Yeah. So we can now we've got at least some options. So I mean that could be useful instead of taking the Apothecary out there if you got the heal.
That's true.
No, I'm just causing you too much
Do
indecision
I
here, Paul.
have another Purgator?
That's a bold move.
I mean, unless I take people who are injured.
You have got has shut. Fool.
I could take a Shut Fuel and have another Purgator.
Only minus 3 XP. Am I on 29 days? I just see there. What did you
Probably.
do to me, Paul?
I injured you very, very badly because you deserved it.
Well, that sounds about right.
And give this one the immunity to plague. Let's do that.
Oh, the armour. That armour you got from requisition. Are you upgrading any armours and weapons, by the way, with
Not
some
yet.
of the seeds?
We haven't unlocked Purity Seeds yet.
Okay,
So
cool.
Purity Seals.
All right.
So yeah, at later levels,
I do like the armour, though. It looks so cool.
let's give them this one. Let's give them Darrig's
Starrick Spite.
That was one of the Twitch drop items. It was technically not. It wasn't the official Twitch drops. It was for the test of faith.
Yeah.
So these are another Twitch drop fail that you get from watching other people's streams. All of these are now in your game. All of these can be picked up. So you get these by default when you start. So you've got a nice selection of things to start with.
Cool.
Okay, so we've got 3 Purgators and 1 Justicar. If I had a 4th Purgator and I put them in and went all Purgators, I could unlock an achievement.
I was going to say it would be an achievement. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see. Can you swap out their war gear though if you're not going to be using grenades?
That's
Is there
a good
something
point.
else you can be
Yeah,
putting in there?
I did not think about that.
So I'm
could
on
give
hand for
them-
Paul. I mean, you do all the strategying. I do all the thinking. That's how we do it.
Let's.
When our 2 bald heads combine, they look like 2 boiled eggs. What are you giving them, Paul?
Well, given one of them an additional. Loadout. One of them I've given additional AP. Sorry, willpower.
Yep.
This Justicar I can give an additional critical
Crit
melee,
damage, yeah,
so I think
nice.
that'll be a good fit. Our Purgator I'm going to give.
So the JC Kingsley's just given some tips on how he uses Vikir in the battle. So Vikir is basically good for getting a view on a view angle on a spot to teleport the team or peel armor with light damage to help out with executes, which is pretty cool. The dynamic duo right there. It says the Destroyer Lord.
I'm going to give this one a servo skull.
Cool. All right. Well, now we're prepared. Let's go in there and
Let's see
start
how it goes.
shooting a lot of things. And also, Purgator's got such a range on them.
Yeah. I'm hoping we can wipe out quite a lot of people relatively easily. I'm also hoping.
You mean in game, Paul? Right? I mean, you did
Yes!
some sinister things today, Paul.
In game!
Oh, I'm getting the message thing out.
Oh. Here's producer Adam saying, "Oh God, stop shouting crazy stuff." Another thing for Bakir is she has an ability called Banish, which lets you just insta kill a demon because you're sending it back to the warp. And a lot of things have demonic as an aspect, particularly some of the bloom flowers.
Yeah, so you can, and they are really quite powerful, as
so
Bruce found out.
you can send them back to whence they came.
Right, here we go.
Phone transmissions are peculiarly coded. Numerous inconsistencies.
Deceptions and lies. The cathedral is infested.
Most assuredly, our enemy is here. We must honor the Imperium's loyal servants and sanctify their remains once we put an end to their suffering.
So this is another kind of... Are you going to say it as well?
I don't know, you're going to talk about the bloom?
I was going to talk about the bloom, yeah.
Yeah, no, after you, Paul, you go for it.
So as the level of bloom infection grows in an area world, so too does the level of corruption on the maps. So this is a level 2 to 3. So you can already see the bloom things start to take effect. You've got all
Nothing
this.
a little bit of Sillet Bang won't take care of.
But the more corrupted it gets, the more.
Do I see one of the statues have like horns and stuff on it? I'm sure.
One of them did, yeah. It's not that one.
Not
but
that one. We saw as we came in. One of them has like all the stuff coming out of it.
Where are the bloom spawn hiding away? Not that way, off in the distance.
There you go, on that statue.
Okay, so there's one.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
So they're sort of growing out of. It's cool. I really like this sort of effect. It's very visual. Is that a church there? It'll be fine.
I mean, it's a cathedral.
Yeah, it's a cathedral map, so you'll be fine. This is all going to be fine.
Either side of the map, then, so we can basically go either way.
Oh, we're all going to die. Right.
Let's take out the one on the right first. So let's send.
Are you gonna? Okay, yep. You're just gonna run straight in again. Just want to double check that we're still going with a run in and don't care for what we might run into tactic.
Have you not watched me play?
I have, Paul, and it makes me nervous. Is the wrong word. No, it's actually the correct word. It's the absolutely correct word. Because you always do it with the first person. I'm like move them up slowly, like edge them forwards. Paul's like, nah.
I mean, you can usually get away with charging forward on the first go.
Tell that to Bruce's character.
I mean, Bruce's character didn't die on the first go. They died later when I wasn't paying attention
before you
to the mortar attack.
This will be fine, and then they almost died.
That was later on, so it wasn't the first go.
Sure,
So it's fine. It's okay. I am innocent of all crimes.
On my way.
So JC King is a good tip actually. Click the bloom spawn green thing in the bottom right hand corner to jump straight to each bloom spawn, sir. If you want to have a look at them. Ta-da!
Da-da. Da-da-da.
It's a big old map. Beautiful map though.
Da-da. Bum, 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 bum.
Right, so you're going for this one first?
Yes, so if I go... This
Statue of me there, Paul, look. That's it.
What?
Yeah, statue of me. Exactly how I look. Look at that. Happy as me as well.
Accurate.
Right. So this could be really handy. If you can bring them up outside of the wall next night and then run the Justicar forward to expose them, everyone gets their action points back and it could be a nice little kill zone.
I'm going to move people a bit nearer.
Outside of the wall? Outside of the wall? That other, like, directly opposite?
Well, I'm wondering if I do that, will it...
oh, yeah, good point, good point.
Let's find out.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
I said this before, I would never, ever, ever want you, my comms man, if I had to defuse a bomb. Is it a red wire or a blue wire, Paul? Blue wire, I think. Well, what happens if I cut it? I don't know. See what happens.
Have you tried just swearing at the explosive?
Oh, yeah. You tried just shaking it around a bit.
Okay.
Right, so there is some fire.
And I could shoot the fire now.
There's a sea carrier at the back as well. Can we get the other guy at the back behind that pillar? Probably won't, will it?
No,
They will
because
have to
there's
move
a
through it,
pillar in
I'm
the way. What I can do... I mean, this is my Justicar, so I could just go up and punch this
just poke
person.
him. Give him a
Can
good
we do
old
that?
stabby
Yeah,
stab.
let's do that.
Don't need the full shot, although he is quite exposed there amongst all the...
He is, but it's okay.
Normally when you have those comments, it's followed up with a because. It's not just, it is, but he's okay. It's like, it is, but he's okay because I have
never
a tactic.
specified there would be a because.
That's what worries the troops. my lord. They are like, you're just telling them it's going to be okay and not really telling them why. And they're beginning to believe it's because you don't actually know. You're just going to assuming that things will just be okay. And they're not, are they? They're not okay.
Be fine. Nothing can go wrong. Oh, I was hoping that would expose him. Let's move you here.
That's a good cover, though. We have stratagems, remember? So if we do need to use stratagems, we can. Although it's early doors, but you could use a stratagem at some point.
I could, but I don't think I need to use that right now.
Okay. You had it here first, chat.
Oh, actually, I could make life a lot...
Oh, astral aim, yeah.
I could make it easier now and take out his ranged weapon.
Yeah, that would be nice. Or did it take out his ranged weapon?
No, it just did a critical hit on him instead, so
just killed him. Well, that's also useful.
It's just not the same. No, they only hit my knight.
You can
get that one. Let's get that one. My disrupt shot. That was irritating, but I'm just going to shoot him.
Maybe they were sorting that wall pull to get that guy who's got his. Yeah, maybe that will get you.
No.
Oh, I can't use grenades. Oh, no. Oh, no. Decisions, Paul.
I can't really get him from there.
Okay.
But I can.
You do actually play like a space marine. You're like, I can't get them from where I am, so I'm just going to walk down the alleyway towards them, firing my guns. I don't really care if they fire back at me. I'm just going to walk towards them. So, in the terms of the lore, you're playing this spot on, mate. Like, you're not even... Oh, you could stun them at his execution the next turn.
But he's... So this guy has the ability to fire suppression.
Yeah, but if he's stunned...
Yes, well, he won't be stunned. It's a +1 stun.
Oh, sorry. So, yeah, I read that properly.
You can see that little icon there.
How would you disable his weapon, though, Paul?
Well, you disable his weapon with a peaceful and...
you talk him down?
Diplomatic attack.
Oh, good, yeah. Send him some diplomatic notes. Is he reading them?
Oh, no, I've shot his arm off.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Oh! And he knelt down, which was enough for him to get shot again, apparently.
Yep, and that's enough for me to just take him out with this guy as well.
Very true, and they shall know no fear, which is, you know, Paul is displaying the Adeptus Astartes mantra. Pinned, that's not so bad.
So that hobbles.
Yeah, that's not so bad. He's going to do some damage, though.
He's doing the irritating thing of the
He's
bomb.
an idiot, though, because you have a massive sword, so all you want to do is get closer to him.
Well, I need to get out of that range.
Oh, you'll get out of that range. Tickle, tickle. Oh, now they're doing it. Now they're doing some proper tic-tacs here, mate. You're being flanked. You're being pinned. There's crossfires.
But he was on fire.
But he was on fire, so he's dead. So we need to get rid of this overwatch, really, don't we?
Yeah. So I'm thinking this will be the tactic here.
Disrupt shot will do that.
A disrupt shot would.
Or you could just murderize him fully.
I think I need to disrupt shot though, really, because I'm not going to be able to get it because he's in partial cover.
Your other attack, will that not kill him outright?
No, if you look, so that'll take him down there. And when I hit him again,
come out of this. Sorry, on your abilities tab. Next one along. I forget what it's called.
Oh, scatter shot. It's just out of range.
Okay. All right. I'd just like to exhaust all opportunities.
I could astral aim him and take off his arm. He's got loads of willpower, so I might as well actually.
Yeah, sure. Do it. Right. He's pretty good at talking them down, this guy. There you go.
And now,
And then...
I think he's stunned. I think we can execute him.
I mean, he was just out for a walk. He was just... Right, so we need to deal with it. How is the other guy dealing with being pinned, grenaded, and etc., etc.?
Well, let's see, can I get to...
You can. We still lose your seed carrier, though.
We'll move out of the way. He's not seed carrier, though. He's in the
No, I mean, you still have the seed carrier left, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So we get to see an execution. Right, Paul, get the camera right place.
He felt better afterwards.
He's okay now. He's not dead, he's just resting in small pieces around the battlefield.
if I move him there,
Nice little bit of waypointing there, Paul.
then I can astral aim him, and I think that should let me get my seed. Yep.
You're removing the seed using... There you go.
This is coming with me.
And then we just need to get him close enough to shoot, really, I guess.
Actually, I can hit him here. If you look at the little line, he's got 3.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so let's move him there.
You can toast some marshmallows while you're there as well, Paul. You're close enough.
This might kill him.
And that wasn't a euphemism for being so close to the fire in a tin suit. Right, so... I say tin, it's not tin, obviously.
What is it made of? I want to... There's an actual term.
Credit says, I find it funny that Grey Knights can shoot so accurately they can do surgery with bullets. I mean, they are very good surgeons. It wasn't even the Apothecary either. It was just a normal Grey Knight. Just, you know. What was the question? Sorry, Paul, I missed your question.
I'm trying to remember what Space Marine armour is made out of.
Is it? It's not adamantium, is it?
I don't think it's adamantium. I want to say something like... I think it begins with a C.
Oh, chat will help us. What's Space Marine armour made out of? But I do... Yeah, hang on a minute. It's... It's not ceramic.
No.
No, it's ceramite.
Ceramite. Thank you.
There you go. There we go. Thank you, chat. Hereticium. Stop it, Spark.
Comms off. Ready for battle.
Right, how's the team looking? They're not in bad shape,
Yeah,
actually.
I think.
Guys hobbled still for a little bit, but that'll change. We can get up to take the doors, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna succeed here.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Can't quite reach it just yet, so I'm going to move everyone up in case enemies turn up.
My knowledge does not go that far. I can't even remember all the names of the different types of armour. I know Corvus is the easy one because that's the beakies.
Yes, but it's made out of ravens, yeah?
It's made out of actual ravens,
They
yeah.
just take
they
some
take
ravens,
lots and compress
hammer
them
them
down. Like you do with coal into diamonds, they do the same thing with ravens. That's not true, and please no one in chat go out and get a load of ravens and make them into... Because that'll be the end of my career.
You should only make raven armour if you're a trained
Community manager suggests grabbing ravens and compressing them into armour. Yes, that won't work. Also, ravens can be pretty mean, so you'd probably end up dying. Corvus is in fact just 10 ravens in a suit of power armour. Bling, the armour is made of bling, says Dark Sun Rebel. I mean, some of the armours look really good, actually.
Dang, it's the ritual.
Dang, it's the ritual. This guy's got... I bet he's really good at juggling. Look how many little tentacles he's got going up the side of his neck there. Oh, Paul, there's a lot of people up there.
There are.
Can you get in there and do the old spray attack?
Can I reach? No, I can't reach him. I can move and start firing, so...
This is where grenades would be really useful, wouldn't it?
It is. This one has scatter shot, so if I hit that one, psychic onslaught, that
yeah, that's quite a bit of damage.
Most
Remember, you've still got stratagems as well, so we can probably give him some more. Oh, that's the one.
That gets all of them.
That's the one.
It destroys the seed.
I think at this point, it's irrelevant, right?
Yeah.
Blessed
And I still have a P.
Pat the Pineapple, I'm going to give you 50 points just for the name, because it's incredible. But yeah, good. I'm glad you're going to enjoy these. These games are definitely my cup of tea. And if you love the universe, then, you know, more, please, more.
I'll move him up.
So this is Justicar, right?
This is Justicar, and then I'm going to use the honour the chapter on my person here, do the warp charge to give him 2 AP.
So you could use this and use a stratagem if you wanted to, couldn't you?
I think I could actually, but let's save that for the moment. Because we've got a whole other seed we need to deal with.
Good point.
Do I take out all of them?
Can you do it again? And that would get rid of all of them, wouldn't it?
So yeah, let's get rid of them.
Oh yeah, you don't, because they're a pain. They're a real pain.
And then if I shoot... Oh, of course I've got to reload. Let's Aegis Shield then.
What can you do with that? Oh, okay. I'll be honest, you do with the Servitor Skull, probably not a lot.
Well, I can heal with the Servitor Skull, obviously, but let's start moving up here.
Taking position.
I missed a question there about the painting part. Yeah, I mean the game is very much. So I think we said this earlier on. The Grey Knights always we can customise them, but you can't paint them in the game.
Yeah, they're you can change their face and stuff like that, and their armour looks, but you can't change the colour because they're Grey Knights.
It will be done.
Like the 40k's version of Men in Black, really. They always have the same outfit. Right, here they come, Paul.
And that is why I age a shield.
Ah. Look at this guy. Old tentacle neck.
Pathetic.
Not so pathetic.
Well, yeah, the other one took down 2 of the things.
Could shoot in text. I mean, he's a bit off balance. He'd be great for people with loads of coats. You just have him hang around the door. So they always put him at the door at parties. He's like, yeah, just stay there, mate.
Okay, the ritual has started. I need to try and take that out as soon as possible.
Aye, Paul, this is getting progressively more tough.
Yeah, that's why I panicked when I saw it was the ritual. I'd argue that's the hardest.
It's fine, you can always reload. Oh no, you can't, because this is the Grandmaster setting.
You test me, sir. You test me greatly.
You can drop that. Will that?
Well, I need to.
Oh, we can go choppy, right? Yeah.
Well, he's gonna go choppy chop.
Moving swiftly.
He's not in range to go shooty shoot.
Right.
Enemy down.
Is he in range to go shoot? No, he
He's
can't
blocked,
quite hit.
I think.
He's blocked as well. Let's hold on off to that one for a minute. This is my Purgator.
Are we on range up there, do you think?
I think if I move here, I think I
I'm
might
not seeing
be
the
on
line.
there.
I'm not seeing. Oh, you can get the guy sort of on the left.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Can I? Oh, I've got to reload. Oops. The auto reload ability is a must-have for Purgators. Right. Okay. So now I can get him.
You also get a Grey Knight though.
It
Can you edge it just slightly to the right?
does.
Slowly. There. There you go.
Feel my wrath.
I mean, I was actually wincing. I was like, is he going to hit the Grey Knight? But you're fine. You're fine. So you've got people behind you, but I guess the problem's a ritual, right?
The ritual is my main concern. Yes.
You got the you can get a scatter shot in there, right?
Yeah.
Or
So I'm hoping I can get.
Beautiful.
So I can take out all the eyes. It's not going to kill the priest, but
But it's still a start, Paul.
Yeah.
That makes me wince.
And then if I use Honour the Chapter on this one, the Warp Charge.
Will he need to reload or will he be alright?
He'll need to reload, but that's why I've done the Warp Charge, so he'll have 2.
What's your thoughts here, Paul? Are you going to run forward and support this? Or
I think I need to. Can I get anywhere?
Paul contacts here, chat. Paul is very, very upset about this being a ritual. He seems genuinely the most intense I've seen Paul ever.
Well, like I said earlier, the ritual was how I lost my first round.
Yeah.
My first thing on my personal account. Let's disable the... No, actually, let's make them bleed, so if this doesn't kill, they might die later.
Okay. All right. Well, you're doing the work now.
And...
I think you've got him right because this guy's still got another. This guy here's still got another round. So you should.
So he's got 2 AP. So one of those has to be to reload.
You don't even use the scatter shot, which is great. So you can just shoot him. Well, that's all right. It's 1 down, Paul.
Do I take?
I mean,
I have to take him out.
I was gonna say it was a bold move otherwise. Nice.
You have been judged.
Right, we're gonna take some damage here, Paul.
Yeah.
This is now just a question of how much. Shot in the back is going to be quite a bit, I'd imagine. Yeah.
There's a reason one of them has a medi skull.
Let's hope it's not him that's got the medical skull.
I think it might be.
Well, it's not the worst.
Well, having warp surge, let's find out. It's potentially the worst.
Paul, it is in fact the worst. Right, we need to do some. You need to say we. We need to do some thinning the ground pretty quick here.
We're going to take out this one.
Firing now.
Nice. There's a covering fire, right?
Generally quickly checking it's not the one with the thing. No, so we're going to take him out.
Right, Overwatch is clear. Oh, statue, Paul.
Ah, yes, good. Thank
Can
you.
you, if you edge it ever so slightly, you can get all three? Do you know what, Paul? I am like that all-seeing, great big heed in the sky that just floats around and says, do that!
You do indeed have a massive noggin.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks a lot, old buddy, old pal of mine.
I didn't kill
I wouldn't be
them.
chasing them, mate, not on that health, and that's towards the reinforcements. I'm not wishing to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy because, you know, you can set up your fields of fire, you've got Overwatch, he can't see you, you can't see
Well,
him.
he can't overwatch because he's got a silencer.
Oh yeah, that's what they've all got silencers, haven't they? There's 3 silencers in this mission.
This one has the medi skull, so it's not going to heal a lot, but it'll heal a bit.
Enough. It'll be enough.
My wrath is restored.
And let's...
That is, I guess that's the thing we talk about in terms of like setting up your squad. It's great having the Purgators, but in terms of like setting up these defensive positions, it's very hard because they don't have Overwatch.
Let's set that here. I don't think anything's going to walk through it, but we might as well.
We get a look, see what's coming through though.
And then our Justicar, let's move here.
Yeah, it looks like you have 2 and 2 spread, right? So is there a warp surge behind you? Or is it just here?
There.
It's just here, is it? Oh.
But I think one Plague Marine lived.
Oh yeah, the one on the stairs. Yeah, he's somewhere over the back there.
So he's around somewhere, yeah. That's the... It's not a big Foxwalker. Let's do that. Slightly brash, but he's in Terminator armor, so it's fine.
Slightly brash.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. Bleed or Vox Staff, bleed or Vox Staff.
He hasn't started his thing yet, has he? So you could
Vox Staff it is.
Okay. Well, he's not going to be starting it now.
Now, I can still do that irritating
Green.
energy blast ring, yeah. I'll move here, hopefully. I can now hit these ones with a Psychic Onslaught. Oh, no, I can't.
You got any, I mean, they're melee attacks, right? These 2. Oh, Sat, you're going to have to push forward now because that Justice Car's going to get it otherwise. So.
Yeah. What I can do is a stratagem.
You can. Has the guy with honorary attack been? Has he used it?
Yeah, he's out of.
Okay.
Now, do I give it him?
Do I give it him? Do I give it him? Up to mill. Sorry,
You're
mate.
mocking me, sir. You're mocking me.
I am not. I wouldn't dare, mate. Not after the terrifyingly scary things you've said all stream. No chance.
Okay, here we go. Why can I not Psychic Onslaught?
Willpower.
I've got the willpower.
I mean, it was effective.
Ammunition depleted.
Oh, no, that's why I didn't have the ammo.
Oh yeah, you need 2 rounds, don't you?
So arguably, what I did then was utterly waste my stratagem.
Paul, it's not a waste if you learn from it.
And do you know the funny thing
I mean,
is?
you haven't learned from everything.
I haven't learned, no.
You have learned nothing from it.
I'd do it again! No! No!
Oh, God.
I might be able to astral aim him, actually. Or not, because I don't have the ammo. I've planned so badly, really, really bad.
Nothing wrong will happen here. Oh, everyone's out of ammo. That's the only thing as well. The ammo is really, yeah. Well, we'll see what's going to happen. You got one chaos guy behind you. Remember, still. But I mean, I would think your fight is up here. He's got line of sight on something, hasn't he?
He does. He's not got enough to do damage, but I might be able to astral aim him.
You cannot.
No, that's not going to do it, I don't think.
Negatory, Paul. You do not have the ability. Does he need to reload? No, he's he's good.
I might hit him with an astral aim, or I might waste willpower.
I mean, these are the choices a Force Commander must make,
Let's
Paul.
reload.
Right, let's see what we've got going on. I think Justicar's going to take a bit of... Oh, no. Did he get he got a free hit in there, didn't he?
He did,
walked away.
yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't
nice.
enough to kill him.
That's all right, though.
But
He's going to get green splodged, though,
though,
isn't he? Green splodged. All right, that's fine, mate, because you're about to get chopped. Fairness, going after Justicar is actually the best thing that could have happened to you there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to happen.
Exactly how you planned it, Paul, isn't
Yes, everything that has done so according to my design.
it? All right, Palps.
It was I who allowed the rebellion to know the location of the shield generator. It'd be quite operational when your friends arrive.
Right, are you going to go Justicar first and just choppy this guy? Because Justicar can probably swap between the two of them, can't he? He could just run up and...
Yeah, he could do, but I can't shoot him, but I can shoot him.
Oh, okay, I see what you're going to do now. Fine, I will silence mine now.
So he won't get a killing shot. But now, do I want these? Can I put?
We have to, yeah, because if your last guy fires, he's going to take shots from Overwatch.
Yeah.
Unless you astral aim and remove his ability to fire, of course.
Yeah, I can, but I don't know if I want to waste it or just shoot. Actually, I'm going to astral aim him.
Do it. And that's a covering fire, right?
Yeah, well, that was a come by joint fire.
And now Justicar can return the favour for the green blob.
Indeed. Let's leave him there, and
I mean,
him
that
so
was
hard he got
particularly
stuck in the wall.
shoved him through the balustrades at that. So we still have one more seed.
We've got one more seed thing, which is over this way.
All right, so we need to make sure. Remember, you've still got that unit behind you as well, somewhere. If it's going to hunt you down.
I'm less concerned about that unit.
But remember, whilst you haven't killed it, if you activate the other unit, you don't get your action points back because it's still in play. Do you remember that? Remember the teachings from the previous mission, Paul?
I think it might actually be dead because it didn't actually turn up to try and shoot me previously.
Okay, these are sound tactics.
So,
unlike your Obi-Wan. Remember your training. I don't know why he's like Obi-Wan's done a well, but he was apparently. That's where Obi-Wan done most of his training, from a well.
Luke, use the halberd, Luke.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. This guy's not messing around, mate.
Luke, things have gone badly.
It's the weapon of a Jedi Knight. Used to murder children. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Obi. I mean, you can see everyone there, apparently. This is going to be a bit of a ranged pitch battle.
I think so.
I think you'll win, because you've got the longer range.
And I can take out his ranged weapon.
Have you seen what's coming around the mountain, though? There's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units on their way around there.
Cultist, cultist, cultist. There's another cultist. Cultist, cultist. Plague Marine.
Yeah, let's take out the big boy. I think let's take his gun. I think is what you need to do.
That's what I'm going to take out his gun.
Use the force, Luke. Lethal force.
Oh, let's do that and hurt him in the process. Disable the ranged weapon. Can't shoot me now.
It's like as if things ain't bad enough. I'm a millennia old. I stink of rot. I hobble around, and now I'm missing an arm. I've got a great big horn around my head. It's not even. Don't know if they're how you going to do this. I mean, you kind of want to get them. I think you should maybe set up a kill zone of it. I know they can't overwatch, but I think bringing them in closer.
Yeah, well, they're going to. I'm going to Aegis shield.
Yes, I mean, and then you can bring up your other Purgator, right? And then. Maybe, yeah, because he should be out of range, right? Definitely not there. Well, definitely bring him into range there.
So he's a. He's got a silencer. Sorry, cannon.
Oh, you're going to get. Okay.
So I'm thinking I can try and take out most of them.
Okay. Has he got ammo? Yeah.
He's got ammo. Yeah, I just checked.
Right.
So he's got full too.
I believe in you, Paul. Walk in, spread fire after reloading. Yeah, that's good. Good ticky tacks.
Right, please work. Please work. Please work.
Oh, I think you got it, mate. I think you got it.
So yeah, take out 3 of them.
That'll do. That'll do. Well, that'll do, donkey. That'll do.
I must sanctify my rounds.
My Justicar.
I would use him.
I'm going to start moving up, I think.
Well, I was going to move him. I'd say move him up slowly and use his Overwatch. When they start moving, you're getting 3 hits on them.
Yeah, but they're going to shoot me because they're all ranged. So they're not going to walk into Overwatch zone.
All right, yeah, up to you, mate. You do what you got. You've still got another chapter.
I do.
But you do you, babes. You do whatever you think is the right thing to do, my friend. You do you, babes. I'm not saying it's the wrong thing to do, mate. I'm just saying it's a different way of playing the game, innit?
This is why we can't have nice things. So he's a silencer.
JC Kingsley says give AP to Purg Boy again. I mean, yeah. I think that's. I'm not saying because I suggested it as a good idea. I'm just saying it's an option. You've got an option.
I've given AP to this dude.
Interesting choice.
Let's move him up.
Another interesting choice.
Okay.
I mean, is he in range of anyone? He is. Oh, tough one. He hasn't got a melee attack though, has he? A ranged attack.
So I could potentially. I've got the possibility of outright killing him, and I've got the possibility of outright killing him as well. Let's do that. The critical didn't activate. That's annoying.
Right, I'll come round then. I'll come and have a look. I'll pick up my arm. I'm coming round to see. See, they did come round the corner, Paul. They're all melee dudes.
I thought they were cultists. And they've cast Brone! But there was no one there, so it's fine. Oh,
no, there was, Paul.
It's fine, there's someone poxwalkers.
Saw another arm off yet.
Oh no!
That's probably the worst thing you could have got. Although Poxwalkers you'll deal with pretty easy. It's just these 2 big boys you need to sort out.
So
the Plague Marine's nowhere near you to do any melee damage, so I think you can just have at them, mate.
I have sanctified my rounds.
Do not move. I don't. I would use. Whoa. Let's use the other Marines first, so he doesn't get any risk of getting any sort of, bad things happening to him, Paul.
If I move him here, and then I can scatter shot.
They be in range?
All of them.
Yeah. Can you just to see. You won't get that. No chance of getting that. Just squeezing those in if you turn it. No chance. No chance. I was rubbish at maths. You can tell my angles and stuff. My beautiful children, all gone.
At your command. My blade is yours.
And now he can do some stabs.
Yeah, let's say I'll just go to do stab.
Have it. I do love it. Have it again. I forgot what we called this Justicar.
This Justicar is Tartarus.
Tartarus.
And he's
I'm just worried about the blades. Will it plague me about getting close from there?
Maybe.
So I think we just stay. Yeah. I think we just draw him towards. I think his only real options at the moment now are going to be to throw grenades or just walk away healing. I think he's going to try and lure you into another ritual.
Are there anywhere around here I can actually get a shot off at him?
No, there's 0 AP if you go anywhere over there, mate. That's there. No, you had it just there. Look, that. You stop it. Look, up one, up, look, left, right, left, up one, there. Look.
Yeah, but it's still 0.
Oh, okay. No, you can't get it, Paul.
Thanks, Arth!
You're welcome, mate. That's what I'm here for.
Let's do that.
And you've got a nice little overlap and Overwatch, and then bring these boys around, I guess. I move them, yeah, because you want him now to come towards you, right? Into the Overwatch.
Yeah. What's his stuff? I wonder if can I get them to take out this scenery with a scatter shot? Let's find out.
Oh, I see. Doesn't say it's going to do any damage.
No, I don't know if that will work.
I mean, science dictates, Paul, that there's only one way to
demands
find
sacrifice.
it.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
I'm not sure if that's destructible terrain or not.
It may not be. It is, but not destructible enough. Although you definitely killed that body again. The warrior is. Well, that was probably the best thing. He went for a special attack rather than.
We're still immobilised.
That's fine. I think we need to do some more healing on him as well if we can.
We can't. Oh, actually, I can use the stratagem.
The stratagem, yeah.
Is he the most injured?
I mean, in your squad, Paul, who knows? I knew what I meant destroying all. I was just like, I just get confused. You know, the other lefts.
Okay, so we've healed him. I can't do anything with him, so we'll have to ignore him for now. The other room is over here, so we should start moving up.
Are we going to rush it? Of course we are. Of course we're going to rush it. I mean, I don't know why you
Do you
asked that
not know
question.
who I am?
I mean, the guys are all in good shape. No one's hardly wounded. It's not like it's the ritual version. This is all fine. This is all fine. This guy's literally stuck to the ground.
Yeah, he will be until the next turn.
You've got 5 minutes, Paul.
Okay.
It will be done.
Yeah, stack up on the door and then we can go through and say hello. Looks like maybe they're having a ceremony there. It's like maybe it's like a little Nurgle wedding.
Dirt infested your face.
The legacy of Darth Paul the Reckless continues. I mean, this. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get all your action points back, right? Unless, of course, that one unit still remains.
Seeking the tainted.
Knock, knock. All right,
Okay,
well.
so we should end our turn here then.
Well, move them all forwards. Doesn't matter now if they activate because everyone get their action points back. That's what I'm saying.
I suppose. Right. Let's move you at the back a bit closer first.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Moving swiftly.
He's the least damage as well.
Unleash me. I am with you. None may hide from our warp sight.
No, not yet. I would use the guys at the back first before you move him.
I'm here to
I'm wondering if I can move him a little bit closer without activating stuff first. Oh, it's going to activate it, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely not. It's not. I knew it. I had absolute confidence.
This
That
will.
definitely will.
This will, but it's fine because everyone else has used up all their things.
Foul intruders, they will not prevail.
Oh,
It's fine. Our priority is the Bloom Swarm.
there's a nice statue there, Paul, that's begging to be shot.
I don't think anyone's actually in range of it currently.
Commander,
Oh no, I tell a
make
lie.
contact with the enemy.
Can we get to?
No, I can only get the one, but
Let's get the one Overwatch then, I guess.
Destroy. No match for the Emperor's chosen. Target acquired.
I mean, they're having a nice, peaceful ceremony here, Paul. And I mean, talk about wedding crasher.
it's a red wedding. What are you complaining about?
My big noble wedding. Coughs in happiness.
Can this one hit them with a psychic onslaught? Let's find out. Just out of range.
No, get a bit and a bit. It'll kill one and hurt the other. So I mean, it's not the end of the world.
Might as well.
I think time's of the essence here, Paul.
Let's send our Justicar just charging in.
Let's send our Justicar just charging in. And that is how the Justicar died, children.
Actually,
On the chapter, mate.
yeah.
Moving forward and giving what. Yeah. I like it, Paul.
Let's move him here.
Onward, brothers.
He's got 2 willpower, so if I cast it on him with Warp Charge, I don't have enough willpower because it's 3 rather than 2, but that can give him
One more shot. Yeah. Does he need to reload though?
He might do. I think we might be wasting it if we use it right now. No, it doesn't have it, so come back to you in a minute.
Ready to serve.
Smedley, his turn.
I just need to move him up really, don't you?
Yeah.
Just need to finish this off pretty quick because he's started his ritual now, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll start his ritual straight away. Let's age his shield.
It's the 10 of turns, Paul.
Yeah, he's going to do a ritual for, I think it's mutations, or is it the summoning poxwarp? It's one or the other. He's the one I need to remove.
Well, the DJs have started up, so the after party is now on, Paul. I mean, that's going to be awful for everyone to listen to that.
Strong we shall stand.
Funny Bunny TV, thanks for joining. Nothing to discuss at the moment about DLC. When we have some news, we will absolutely share it with you. I think just push forward here, Paul.
Yeah. Oh, warp surge. What's it going to be?
Stun for
that's
2 turns.
helpful.
That is not good. That is not good.
That's incredibly irritating.
Will Hill remove that?
It's not. No, I have to remove it because I need that Purgator. That is incredibly irritating.
Well, that gets you in range. That gets you in range to do some, at least do a bit of shooty.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I can get a scatter shot in.
Sadly, not enough.
Can, but yeah, not enough. That's irritating. Got astral aim. Can I get that one with astral aim? Yes. Afflict bleed, I think, for this one.
Yeah.
Blessed ammunition depleted. Taking position.
Maybe have to be a bit closer for. Oh no, he doesn't have a.
Weapon armed.
Right. Do I have enough for psychic onslaught?
You do.
Yes, enough to kill them, enough to irritate them. Is how I live my life.
Blessed ammunition depleted.
Needs to start doing some bashy. He's. Yeah, maybe that's. Yeah, especially going to get out of it, I think, Paul. Although, that could be a lot worse.
We bring
Right, the worry is now, though. It's this stuff.
So the 100% warp surge one, is that the one he just did? Yeah.
Loadout.
That's fine, you keep attacking my Jessica.
Attack! Kill them all! Die! Die! Die!
Hold the line.
The gods favor you!
He might end up mothering me.
I think he might end up getting one of the wounded.
The angels shall fall!
Oh dear.
duty and
So you can revive him next time, right? So you can use 1 AP to revive him straight up.
Yeah.
That could have been worse, to be fair. Yeah, reload and just kill this thing.
I have sanctified my round. I have seen your weakness.
Can we finish him off before he finishes his... Yeah, nice. And now it's just one turn to get out, right?
I think that should be mission succeeded.
I mean, surface level bombardment will commence. Well, there you go. That's nice. We've got the stuff and we killed the entire planet, so that's great. Well done, Paul. 2 missions, 2 victories. Second mission was close. That was Rosie Gaines. That was closer than close. So there we are. A little bit over 7 o'clock. That's not too bad. Not
We'll
the
see
end of the
how
world, but,
these knights have done.
see how the knights have got on.
Moment of truth.
And you did your glorious deed as well.
Yes, so you've got the
Extra
3
positions, that's great.
things.
Max and 2
that's
hit.
fine.
That's pretty cool.
It just give more hit points, that's true. Jarek Solus, that's a silencer.
Ignores cover. That's pretty cool.
Weapon has plus 15 crit, that's not bad. Don't need another apothecary. Stave of Hope. I think we'll stick with what we've got currently. I think we'll stick with that.
Pretty frugal, Paul.
Yeah. And let's look at them all. One's in the red, rest are all in the orange.
And there's a task that's been promoted, so we can do that, I guess, and then call it a day.
Let's quickly level them up. So I think we should focus on Honour the Chapter because that worked out super well.
Yeah, it's been really useful actually.
So we'll do that. One for, and we can either give them an extra equipment slot, or we can let them charge at enemies with quick
charge.
Yeah, thought as much.
Nice work.
There we go.
Nice work. Awesome. Well, that's us for today, I think, Paul. I think. Although it was 2 missions, the second mission was quite nail-biting, to be fair, but you pulled it off, Paul.
The missions can start off really nice and then quickly run away from you in some cases.
Yeah, but you pulled it back and you used your abilities really well there. I think you said that the Honour the Chapter was really well used. Scatter Shot and Psychic Onslaught was super useful, especially without grenades. I guess that's it. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time to see what else has gone on. I've really enjoyed. I enjoy side seat driving because it means I take none of the risk and just claim all of the glory.
I enjoy the. Are you sure you want to do that?
I had a few good tips today. I don't know my left from my right, so we've established that. That's all good. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Thanks for joining us each week. It is really appreciated. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time. Paul, any words from you?
Kill them all. Kill them all.
Okay, good. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.